amount of investment and reinvestment we continue to do to improve the efficiency and the capability of our machines. Most importantly, lights out manufacturing is a very common element of using a literary transfer machine. It doesn't take an operator. As long as the material is loaded, it will run by itself for hours and sometimes entire shifts. We work with a range of small and large corporations. Today, reshoring is very big. And what recession were you telling us about? I can't remember because we don't see it. For us, this is a growing market. 3/4 out of the last, say, 10 customers are first-time users. They're all committed to multiple machines. So this technology, having been a very small niche, is becoming far more mainstream, and we're doing our best to promote that and to get that into the marketplace. And finally, lights out manufacturing, secondary operations, washing, drying, palletizing, quality checks. They're all built into a fully integrated system so that there's minimal labor and maximum efficiency and capabilities. Thank you very much for your time.
Good afternoon. So I'm somewhat of a unicorn in this program, and I see many toolmakers, many problems, systems integrators alike, but I'm here as an educator, and also I'm the director of the Content Innovation Center. So what I'd like to share with you today is how do we fit into this ecosystem, right? It's a very so a lot of what I'm going to talk about is the grassroots level, and so that's me. And right. So I want to provide you a perspective of how ethics started at Purdue University. And if you're not familiar with Purdue, you have 2 hours. You drive southeast from here. You get Purdue in Indiana. And so what happened was around 2014, 2015, with the IoT coming into the scene, there was a huge burst of interest in digital transformation, right? Digital transformation, data utilization, and virtualization. So the U.S. government wanted to find out how do we go to the grassroots levels with all industries, not just large, but even small and medium industries. How do we empower them so that they can engage with the Industry 4.0 engage with data and the like. So during the Obama administration, they created 12 manufacturing USA institutes. You're probably familiar with them. And so the idea of these innovation institutes is to bring about the awareness and the benefits of engaging with smart technologies. So when I say smart technologies, I know in Germany and in Europe and most of the rest of the world, they call it Industry 4.0. But here in the U.S., we call it smart. I know China calls it something else, but they're all the same business, right? So as a result of that, I hope you can see this. Back in 2014, they established 14 institutes around 16 institutes around different verticals, right? Different vertical industries, so that we can, keep U.S. manufacturing at the want to be left behind by what the Europeans are doing, what the Chinese are doing. So they wanted to make sure that we fully empower the U.S. manufacturers. I would say particularly the small and medium manufacturers. So we actually became a part of the CESB Institute, which is one of the sponsors of this event here. So this is the Smart Manufacturing Institute, where holistically we look at how do we bring smart manufacturing into industries. So where I come from in Indiana, right, we did a survey right before the pandemic as far as what is the exposure and awareness and what are the benefits of using and engaging with Industry 4.0 technologies, particularly around data. So, we were not surprised. Less than 5% of them are really, they understand what is the value of smart manufacturing. So we felt there's a need because, Indiana and the surrounding states are very, very critical to the U.S. manufacturing industry, particularly automotive, as you probably would guess. So we felt that we can establish a center. So I went to DOE and I proposed a center where we can bring about some of the exposure and awareness to industries within our region. So what DOE did was they established 7 centers at universities so that we can bring about this education and awareness to many companies, particularly the small and medium. And you're going to see mention the word small and medium because the other ones typically get left out, in this game of, catching up and engaging with the digital transformation. So our goal is that how can we bring visualization, virtualization, and data utilization to not just the big companies. We still work with big companies, don't get me wrong, but the focus is still on the small and medium companies. So we were one of the 7 centers that were established by DOE. DOE is the Department of Energy. And by the way, I should say that these 16 centers are either established by Department of Defense, Department of Commerce, or Department of Energy. So they all belong under one of these 3 umbrellas. So the institute that we are working with is particularly connected with DOE. So one might ask, why DOE, why manufacturing? So as you probably know, sustainability in manufacturing is becoming very, very key and crucial. So the idea is, how do we engage data, information technology, and this, smart manufacturing concepts and technologies so that they are more sustainable in our operations. So we also had, we established the Purdue Smart Manufacturing Innovation Center, as you can see over there, and we had one specific capability that we want to bring to